Hello, hello. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Donna.
We're here sharing what we've learned as women, entrepreneurs, and moms.
All while rocking our curves with confidence.
It's a behind-the-scenes look at our lives and businesses.
And a chance to tell our younger selves, go do the things that scare you. Personal wins and saying no unapologetic. Okay, you go. I've shared enough.
Well, I don't even know. I don't feel like I've ever said no. I think I'm a yes person. I think more so the last year I've been a no person. I think with work and the different types of work I do, I think I've said no to a lot more things in the last little while. At one time with the hockey team, I felt just because Paul wasn't in town, he was very busy away from town. I felt like I was saying yes to a lot of things. So yeah, maybe this year I said no. I'm not going to be that person in hockey. I'm going to say no to this side of it, and I will continue doing this side of it. So more so now I say no. But I think I'm still a yes person. I like to do things, but maybe they're not good for me.
I think we're people pleasers.
Yeah. I say yes to a lot of things. Given a situation, it's not a bad situation, but I was in a situation where I was doing business with an individual, and I think we thought we were friends. I thought I was friends. And I was saying yes to what I was doing in terms of, yes, I'll keep paying and doing it, maybe in the hopes that it would be better friendship. And then at the end, I realized it was really a one-sided friendship. Like I was yes to the friendship side of it and yes to the business side of it. And the other side was only yes to the business side of it. And the friendship was only out of convenience for them. So that was a hard one for me. And when that person not available anymore, I was just like block.
It's two-way, right?
Right. So
there are friend suckers, blood suckers, friend
suckers
out there that you have to be aware of.
Yeah. And I do say no to a lot of friendships that are one-sided now. I feel like, there are people that you can really relate to and you can talk about lots of things with, right? I have probably a handful of them. I don't have more than that, but I don't want to, I don't know. With work, I'm a no person. I'm saying no more. I don't fill my days continually with work. So I giving time for myself to be okay. I felt like last week was a very busy week for me. I told you that I felt like it was so much. And then this weekend I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to review the podcast. And then I was like, no. I'm going to watch Housewives. So I watched Housewives yesterday. And I went to bed. I was in bed at 8:37 last night. And I was like, hey, I needed that. I woke up at 7:45 this morning. I meditated. But I'm saying no to more than I would have before.
Getting better at saying no.
Yeah. But I'm definitely a yes person and a people pleaser. I like doing things. I don't know. It's a hard one because I look at myself and I'm like, when I think about it, I have situations where I say yes to a lot. It's even like we talked about doing the podcast, right? You're like, do you want to do it? Yes, I want to do it. Right. And then we're like, is it too much? And we're like, yes, it's probably too much. And then it was like, okay, well, let's give it all to someone else to do. Thank you, Jim, for doing it all.
Big time.
Yes, Jim. But I wanted to do the there's things that I want to do that I'll say yes to, but I don't want to do the background work. So I'm saying no to a lot of back end stuff of things, right? The hockey team for me was a big one this year. I said no to a lot of the management side of it. I kind of washed my hands of it. It's just too much in my brain. And then I don't know. I keep saying I don't know, but it's hard for me.
It is. I went to this seminar. I don't even know what to call when you get a webinar in real person. Is this a seminar? I don't even know anymore.
I'm like a class,
yeah. So it was these two ladies in media, and I was invited from a legal firm. I may have told you this story or not, so I may be repeating myself. But they invited me to this thing that was out at Paletta Mansion. It was in February. It was a ice stormy kind of thing. So like you're walking up the sidewalk, and we're all like kind of scooting because it's all super slippery. It was hilarious. And got in there. It was beautiful, beautiful night. The snow was falling and all that, but we all had to be super careful. So it was all women in the room. These two ladies got up and spoke, and they have a book out, and they spoke about being leaders in the media industry back in the 80s when it was very rare for women to be in that industry. They worked in Toronto, very well known, very well respected in their communities, and they learned how to say no. And it was a really cool exercise. So we broke off into groups. So we're all sitting at these round tables in the evening ambiance. Yes, snow falling. It was really a magical night. And so the task was, they broke them into 4 categories when they're making a decisions. What is the best thing that happens if I say yes? What is the worst thing that happens if I say yes? What is the best thing that happens if I say no? And what is the worst thing that happens if I say no? So, and it's not just one thing, right?
Yeah.
So you go through those 4 decision-making skills if you're struggling, right? What is the best thing that's going to happen if I say yes? So they gave us each, our table had like real life situations. Like one is, I think our group was, I'm on mat leave and a job came up that is my dream job. Do I take it and go back early, or do I pass on it?
Ooh.
I know, right? That's a real life one, right?
It is a real life one. I feel like I answered that one though. I feel like I was in my dream job.
Yeah.
And it was like I was working, and you ask those questions. What's the worst? Like, what's the best thing if I stay? Okay, I still stay working. I love what I'm doing. Right? I don't know, if I say no, then it's like I'm not working, but I'm taking care of my kids, right? And that's just as magical as, do you know that when you're in it though?
And I think it's all very situational, right? Like if you're in your 20s, it's your first kid, and that's a much different scenario than if you're in your 50s.
I'm laughing because
if you're in your 50s and you're getting pregnant, oh my God.
Yes. I will be there. But then you could be like, no, because I want the break, right? Like,
yeah, like it's so situational. But I thought, and I've used it many times, and I wish I could remember the nname of the book and the name of the 2 women. I'm going to find that out, and we'll put that in the notes here so anybody can reference it, because it was great to hear them speak. I love hearing women in their industries, show.
And such an industry in the 80s, right?
Yeah, I know. Like how I'm sure they had some real good party stories.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Like, yeah. But I've used it multiple times, even with our group in a meeting. It's like, okay, let's make a decision. What is the best thing that happened, worst thing that happens if we say yes, best and worst if we say no, and go through it. And it just helps you, especially if there's a group of you.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because you may not see things from their perspective. You'd be like,
one-sided if you're talking to yourself. Yes. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry. It's all good. I'll be doing that.
And then team members bring up all other ideas. Like, okay, Donna, bad idea.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's find out what that's about.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, so I don't know. With me, I think I still say yes a lot. I probably should say no a lot more, but I'm getting better at it. Maybe it's just because I'm older and wiser, or because things have gone on in my life where it's like, yeah, that's a little too much. And I can feel it when it's too much. So I think when I start to feel it when it's too much.
Listen to that gut.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, I'm okay. Like, do you want it? I try to space out my work so that it's easier. Not easier, but it's just not overwhelming, because I used to be able to go all the time. I could probably still go all the time, but the reality is I don't want to go all the time. I want to have the time for myself. I want to have time to decompress, to do the things for me, the things that light me up, the things that keep me going in work, right? Like there's days I need to create in the jewelry space so that I can be like, oh, that's so good. And then, like yesterday, I was watching Housewives. I was like, oh, why am I just being lazy today? And I'm like, oh, we've had such a busy weekend. And then I was lying there, and then I started thinking of ideas for jewelry. I'm like, oh my God, I got out my pen and I wrote it down. I'm like, well, that stamp I got, I'm going to cut it out like this, and I'm going to make 2 charms like that. And I was like, oh, and then Paul was napping or whatever. And I'm like, Paul, had this great idea. Let me tell you about it. So I think it gives me more creative edge, allows me to do more in all my businesses, right? When I take the time. I should learn to say no more. I will. I promise.
Or say yes less.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah. Yes less. You need that as a shirt.
Yes,
Say
less.
yes less.
I'm a yes less.
Yes less person. Yes less. Stories of giving yourself or others grace. Meaning grace, like when they have said no or said yes, or stories of yourself or others.
Yes, I think hearing no is sometimes hard.
Mm-hmm. Saying no is hard.
Saying no is hard. And hearing no is hard too. And sometimes that's a give yourself some grace
Situation.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what a story of giving myself grace. If I said no to something and been okay with it, that's like,
For sure. Like, how, because there's so much guilt with saying no,
yeah,
right? There's so much guilt with saying no.
yeah. I wish, and then you start thinking, then your mind starts going, well, if I didn't say no, this would have happened. And if I didn't say no, I could have done this or would have been like this. But like you said, saying no is a sentence, and it's okay to stop at that and then do the thing that you want to do, or do the thing how it's supposed to be done, or whatever the situation be.
I think funny, like just the other night, we had a whole bunch of people at the house, and someone's like, okay, well, how do I stay over? Like with cars on the road. Right?
Stay over.
And I'm like, okay, you got to call in, you got to write into down Oakville and register your car. Old me probably would have been, oh, give me your plate number and I'll do it for you, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, okay, they're adults. They can do it themselves.
See, I think it goes back to like.
But then you still feel guilty that you're not doing it all.
Yeah. But for me, I think it's good because I've done everything myself. Like I feel, not that I've done everything myself, but I've never worked with anybody. So I feel like you're able to delegate better than me. Like you're able to have other people, and you're able to maybe, that might be easier for you. I don't know. Maybe it's not easier for you to say no. But like for me, I've never really had to respond to anybody but myself. I tell myself yes and no. But
it's funny because we have some stuff in November that I have to say no to because we have personal stuff going on. And I think I would just lose my mind if I don't. And I have so much guilt with saying no, like so much. Like I'm like, I've been trying to work around in my head. How can I do a workaround? How can I make this work? How can I do it all?
I see that.
How can I do it all instead of just saying, okay, girl, like
can't.
you could just sit out this year. Like just sit it out. It's all going to be okay. Because I don't know, as much as you have a team, I don't want to deflect everything because you feel like you're deflecting. That's much
the point of having a team.
It is, but I'm very much like, I'm there, right? I'm there to help. We get it all done together. I don't want to feel like I'm not there. And I very much feel like I'm not there. And so being able to pull back from some things that, okay, like we got lots going on. This is our busiest time of the year. What is it we're going to say no to? And
do it. I think that's what Paul's taught me that a lot, because I find Paul can delegate and he can easily assign. And I always say that to him. I'm like, man, I just wish I was more like you in that respect. Like it's easy for him to have an employee and be like, okay, well, you're going to paint the walls today. And I'd be like, don't touch the walls. I'm going to paint the walls. Like, don't touch my work. Right. Or you're going to do that, or you're going to do that. And then with the hockey team, he says to me, Melissa, that's why we have a coaching staff. He's like, you don't need to tell them what to do. Like, you don't need to put it in the chat to do all of this. Like, they know that already. Like, I maybe, like with certain things, I'm always like, what about this? He's like, that's why we have a GM, or that's why we have a coach, and that's why we have a trainer. He goes, just.
How is it? Because we're like had little kids and we're used to like.
I don't know.
Doing the shoes and the pants and the coats and the
everything,
right? Do we just not be able to lose that? But I don't know. Is it just because we're?
But then when you lose it for a bit, it's like freedom, and you can feel it. And you're like, oh, this feels good. Like it makes you feel lighter. Like
because we're anal. We just can't let go of things.
No, I think it could be all that. I think it's because we're so used to going and so used to doing so many things that when you get to a certain point, you're like, okay, yes, it's okay to say no. Let's take a minute and not do everything, and or maybe spread it out so it's not going to affect us the same way as doing it all in a day, and know that we have more time in our days. That's the biggest one for me, is realizing that there are lots of hours in a day, and that I don't need to do everything before 2:00 in the afternoon, and that I can still do stuff at 3:00 or 4:00 or 5:00 or 8:00 or 10:00. Like, it's okay to like take an hour and stop and eat. How about that one? Stop and eat.
Go for a walk.
Like,
get some mental space.
Like, for me, working out, I love going to the gym, and I always like battle with myself about going, and I know
I'm joking.
I do, I know, but I
love that for you.
I know. I love that for you. I like just going and how I feel after. Like, I don't know what it is, but I haven't lost weight, so it doesn't really matter, but I love the feeling I have after. And then, it's like, oh, but I like to do it at 8:00 in the morning. I like to work out early. Okay. So if I could be up at 6:00 and work out, I could, but in the last little while, I've taken the time to like sleep in a bit. So now I'm getting up at like 7 or 7:30, because I know that sleep component that I'd been losing out on is so important. It's just as important as going to work out. Right. So this morning I worked out at like 8:30, and then I was like, but then there's parts of the day where like I could work out at 2:00, right? Like, why do I have to work out only at 8:00? So I think for me, it's about knowing my time in a day, how much time is in a day, and realizing that, you know what, I can work later. I can want a nap in the afternoon, or I want to have a nap at 10:00 in the morning, or I want to watch Housewives at 8 in the morning. I can do all that because I know I still have time in the day. I've realized that there's time in the day, and it's not like 9 to 5, right? Especially being an entrepreneur.
Yes. You're
right?
fluid.
Like,
very
you have
fluid.
to be.
Yep.
And it's okay. Like, some days I'll start with real estate and I'll end with jewelry, or some days I'll be like working jewelry all day, and then I get a call, show a home, or come do this or come do that, and I go do that, and I'm like, this is okay too, right? Like, last week I showed homes, I don't know, Thursday morning for a few hours, came home, sat, and I created jewelry all afternoon. And I was like, okay, this is good. It feels good. And before, the struggle would be, but no, I need to do jewelry all day, or I need to do real estate all day. But no, I don't. I need to do the things that light me up. I need to do the things that feel good, and I need
pay
to
the bills. Yeah,
and understand that I can do this in the day. That's why I am an entrepreneur, is so I can do multiple things. I don't need to just do this and this and this, right? So, give myself grace. I don't give any grace. I don't think I'm.
How are you with telling yourself no?
I suck. Like, no in what? Like, no, you're not going to go to work today, or no, you're
Donna,
not.
don't eat those cookies.
Oh, well, no, I'm not very good at that. No, like, don't eat the baklava for breakfast this morning.
Right? As soon as someone tells me no, I'm like, watch how I can get this done too.
Watch it. Maybe I need people to tell me no more, and then I'd be like, yeah, okay. Instead of
it's funny how that word is. I am such a rebel. As soon as that word comes out, even if it's to myself, and I know that whatever I'm supposed to be doing is good for me, it's man. Like,
so true.
Yeah? Don't tell me no.
I think when people say, I'm the same. When people say no to me, I'm more like, yeah, okay, I'm going to do this.
Yep, totally.
Even with myself. Melissa, no, you're not going to eat that.
Fire. Oh, yeah, watch me.
Then I'm going to eat the whole cake, okay? I'll show you, Melissa. Not just one piece. I can eat the whole cake today, or I'm going to eat the whole sandwich, or whatever it is. Yeah, no, I'm the same. That no word to myself. Not good with that at all. Not good. Total rebellion.
Yeah. Like, I am not going to stay up and watch TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go to bed. I'm in bed at 9 o'clock because I'm going to bed. And I'm not going to watch TV. And here I am watching, like, episode 3 of Love is Blind the other night.
It's just one more show. Yeah. Just one more. Okay. I know,
well, it's
right?
10:30. Yeah. It's okay.
Telling ourselves no is sometimes the hardest.
I should just put that on the phone. Are you saying no to yourself tonight? Think yes. Yes, you can do this. No, I don't really want to do it then. I don't really want to do that.
I've not yet mastered that one.
Take a long time. No, it's so crazy. It's crazy how the mind does that. Like, so different though. But I think it's.
And I know so much of it is from my teenage years being told no, and I'm like, oh yeah, watch me.
I wasn't told no a lot. Maybe that's the problem. But I don't know what I did. I don't remember. Like, I feel like I was not a real like crazy teenager either. Also been with Paul since I was 14, so didn't really do much. Been dating since 14. I've saying no since I was 14. Doing that. No, I'm not going to go enjoy life. I'm just going to be dating someone forever. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Craziness in my life. I don't know, Ms. Donna. Thank you for joining us today at the Nucking Futz podcast.
If you like this podcast, please share by liking and subscribing. Feel free to leave any comments and reach us at hello@thenuckingfutz.com.
Just a reminder, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. If you are struggling, know that you are not alone. Please reach out for professional help.
You can join our newsletter at thenuckingfutz.com to follow our journey. Looking for Donna at work? You can find her great leggings and leisure wear as well at She's Got Legs.
Looking for me, Melissa Hall? You can reach me at Brag About It Jewelry or I am Melissa Hall for real estate.